Hello friends, welcome back. This is the second video, Minecraft Monday number 2. And today we have already picked out our home, and right now it's a piece of garbage, which we're playing a piece of garbage on the garbage map, which is okay. But we are able to do a little bit more this time around. We've got a little coal, we've got a little iron. It's raining this day. I didn't do anything. There was no off-screen mining or anything. This is just me going back outside. Okay. So we have a couple things at our disposal now. One, we have our shears, we have our bucket. Uh, we need more coal. We're gonna have to keep on digging down deeper to keep getting more coal, but one thing we're going to get done this time around is we're going to get a lot of wood. And we need the wood because the planks are really the building blocks to everything. And you need planks to make, uh, what are the sticks called? Oh, they're just called sticks. You need planks to make sticks. You need sticks to make handles for everything. You need sticks to make fences, all those other things. And if we're going to make a true garbage house, we will have to have sticks, and we'll have to have planks, and we'll have to have all these things. And you know, I've never been the most creative person ever, but I'm going to be creative enough. Why does it already seem like it's getting dark? I feel like unless I went AFK way too long for the night, it shouldn't be getting super dark already. I think I went AFK too long. Oh well. But there's more time for us to hang out. So, as I was talking about last time, is you have fuel sources. The best one, especially at this part of the game, is coal, and but there's other ways to go about it. Any wood-based object can actually be a fuel source. Now, unless it is coal, it's going to drain very fast. So you can use like a wood plank as a fuel source, but okay. All right, it's time for us to go inside. That's nice. Good for us. Okay, let's go ahead and just block that off. Anyway, talking back to the fuel sources. The obviously for wood planks, it lasts like one thing ish. So if you're making something in here, this fire will last slower or longer depending on what the fuel source is. Coal lasts about 7 creations worth. The best one that I know of so far is actually lava, which can last for about 100. So if you have a good way of getting a lot of lava into the furnace, that works out very well. Don't have obviously a good way. And then once we make our hopper system, we can actually automate the entire process, and you can actually, for double the fuel cost, make things work faster when you have a blast furnace, which is just absurd. We're gonna eat our apple. I'm gonna keep the other one though, because apples are a nice resource to have. I'm gonna keep bread out as the other one. Let's see. So, aside from that, I'm gonna check the audio levels from the last video. We do need things a little bit higher. I think 45. Music, we'll put it 30. We'll try that this time around. Because you know what? We're all new to this. You're a new viewer to me. I'm a new streamer to you. I'm new at making videos. Oh, I think I might have one of the bugs. So, if you look at the lower left corner, at my hearts, I should actually be going up to full health because I have a full hunger bar. I am not hungry right now. Because I'm not hungry right now, I should be regaining health. Because I'm not regaining health, I have a bug, and I will have to look more into that bug to see if it's hurtful or helpful to us. You might ask what I'm doing right now. Well, I can't go outside because it's dangerous. And what essentially I'm cutting out is going to be the basement to our house. Although we'd have to fix some of the foundation that just blew up out there. But I'm going to start knocking a bunch of this down. Making this more usable space. And also uncovering more rocks to see if any of them contain coal chains. And coal would be very helpful for us. Okay. So some people that may have played earlier versions of Minecraft might be wondering how in the world I'm able to have the map in my offhand. Well, you can offhand a lot of things in this game now, including but not limited to maps and when I'm able to make them shields, which I actually might have the resources to make. The shields are very helpful because they can deflect arrows, and one of the most annoying enemies early game are skeletons because they can actually do enough damage to you to make you miserable because they will stun you and you will have knockback when you get hit. And in addition to knockback when you get hit, you fill this in. I don't want to do more out that way. And in addition to knockback when you get hit, you also, I mean, taking a bunch of damage. And I think at this point in the game, it's a heart and a half. And when you don't have any armor on to mitigate that heart and a half, it gets bad real quick. And we don't like it when it gets bad real quick. And you might ask yourself, okay, you're mining stone. For other thing, is it light outside? I think I hear stuff taking damage. No. Interesting. You might ask yourself, well, Daniel, every single other thing you have mined, you have picked up the same exact thing from. So, I mine diorite, I pick up diorite. So when I'm mining, why when I'm mining stone am I picking up cobblestone? Well, stone is one of the few items in the game that completely change what they are when you pick them up. And cobblestone can actually be turned back into this regular looking stone. So if you really wanted things to look exactly like this, you wanted to have a object to place down that looks like the stone, you can actually smelt it back into stone. Now, at this point in the game, that is the worst use of resources possible. We don't like that. We're not going to do it. And that's okay. And I know it's okay because you'll still love me, even if I don't do that. And we need... I'm not... I can make another, but I'm not going to. What I want right now is a stone pickaxe. 2 stone pickaxes, actually. I'm going to keep mining this out. If I find... Oh, that's a pain. There's a gravel. Anyway, there's what you're seeing is there's a lot of different block types in this game, which is cool. One type that's both useful and annoying is gravel, and it's one of the rock types that they will tell you never dig up. Don't dig upwards. There's a reason for that. If you dig upwards, what ends up happening is if you dig upwards and you dig up to gravel, you will be suffocated by the gravel. And it's going to be up to you to like fight your way out of it and everything, which you shouldn't put yourself in that circumstance to begin with. So never dig straight up. That, if I can give you any advice, it's that. They will also tell you never dig straight down. You know what? Be dangerous. If you die, you die. And if you're like Daniel, Dovek, why? Why even say these things to us? You're like, it's bad advice to tell people, it's okay to dig straight down. But you know what? I may die, but you will never have truly lived. And also, it's Minecraft. You die, you can get everything that you work to that point very easily. Because chances are, by the time that you have gotten to the point where you've gone through a lot of stuff. Oh, sunlight. Chances are, if you've gotten far enough, what will end up happening is, let's see, how much is the door? 6. Okay. Doop. Let's go ahead and place a door here. Now I can get out and in. Mobs can't. And sucks to be them. We love this for us, though. Cool. That is how the basement gets made. Alright, I hear a skeleton around me. Where are you? So mobs can get hurt in the middle. Oh, there he is. There we go. So mobs can get hurt in the daylight, and that's important because that is why they don't spawn in the middle of the day. Certain mobs don't get hurt. Oh, wow, that was as good as... Oh my gosh. Guys. We're cooking. Oh my gosh. Yo, that creeper explosion showed us crazy stuff down here. Wow. Okay. Good for us. So that's about as exciting as it's been so far. But a couple of really good things have happened for us. One, the sheep gave us enough wool to make a bed. And that is huge. We can sleep through the night. We can venture out further and feel more comfortable about knowing that we can get right back and be fine. Let's see. Where is beds? There it is. Dope. So there you go. You can only sleep at night in thunderstorms, but we have our bed. We don't need the window anymore, but I'll probably make this into a window anyway once we find sand and can create glass. That is how you use shears. And now we are in a great spot. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Alright. Here, a cow. I'm gonna kill the cow. Because I'm gonna get the food. Is there another cow around here? Not that it matters. Fun fact, if you don't already know this, early game projectile snowballs, you can actually hurt enemies with it. You want to stun something, hit it with a snowball. It's going to take a while to kill something, but you know what? You can stun it. You can stun it. You can run away. And that's how we do it when we're just chilling. Early game chilling. Okay. Don't have any. I do. Let's make some torches. Cool. Alright, so this is slightly dangerous, but don't worry about it. What's super nice about this is all of this is going to fall down to us. I'm going to stay nice and safe. Get, I'm going to pick up this garbage. I mean, the amount of iron we found early game in this one is absurd. So, things to know about coal. You can find coal about every single level of depth. And if you're looking at the position indicator on our top left, you can see a couple things. X, Y, and Z axes. So if I move horizontally, that'll move the first one. If I move up and down, that'll move the second one. If I move vertically, that'll move the third one. Or something along those lines. Why is that important to know how deep you are? Well, it's important to know how deep you are because certain ores will only start spawning at certain levels. One thing we will never find at this depth or lack of depth is diamonds. So like some of the more rare resources we're never going to find at this level. And that's okay for now because even if we wanted to, actually I already found plenty of iron, so technically I'd still be able to get it. But you can't mine certain resources without certain levels of equipment. Whatever one of those levels of equipment, well, diamond is obviously one of the levels of equipment. With that, you can mine all the way up to obsidian. And while I don't know about more rare materials past diamond, as far as I'm aware, diamond can mine everything in the game. Now, diamond is no longer the best material for certain things. There is something beyond it. If I knew what it was off the top of my head, I would tell you, but because I need to do homework, and we established last episode, I don't like doing homework. There's never enough time for chores, obviously. We're not going to do that. But day 2, this one's coming to a close, and you know what? We're doing really well with this. Now, at a certain point, I'm going to stop killing all the livestock for a little bit, because I'm actually going to want to keep some of it. And if you fence things in, if the fence is smaller than a certain area, if the mob can't move uh, in any direction more than a certain amount of distance, then they can't despawn. So once they are stuck in that pen, they stop despawning. So if they don't despawn, you can keep them as livestock forever, and that goes for just about every single mob in the game. Friendly mob, that is. You don't really keep unfriendly mobs. I mean, technically you could, but you would just use them for experience farms. But right now, what I'm going to do is start putting stuff in our. And if you notice, I only really use half in here. Let's see, do I have any? No. I'm actually gonna make all my food possible. Put my that that that. You can store snowballs. Yeah, it's funny. Boo, 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 boo. And boop. As you can tell, the fire is going down, which means that we're getting closer and closer to using another one of the charcoal. La-di-da, la-di-da. You might ask me, Daniel, what does it look like to use other fuel sources? So, I'm going to show you. Look how quickly that burns. That's why we don't use the planks. It's less friendly to use the planks than it is to use the coal, and that's why I don't use them. So I'm going to take that oak plank back and put the coal back in. Actually, we'll use the last one first, and then I'll throw this back on. Essentially, you can just do this forever. And this will keep going in all the game. Oh, shoot, it's night. This will keep going through the game time. So one thing to know about beds is if you don't actually make it safe enough, like it's not light enough, it's just like in the middle of nowhere, technically you can be woken up by mobs in the middle of the night. If you don't like that, I like to have my sleep. I like to be restful. Got a lot of nice, nifty materials to make if I wanted to. Make a shield. I think I'm gonna make some plate armor though. And now we're cooking with gas, as they would say. Starting to be able to defend myself. Once I'm fully kitted out, I can go out in the middle of the night and start killing the mobs that are automatically hostile. Still gonna keep things pretty simple for right now. I think I'm gonna go through one more in-game day, and then I'm gonna call it this episode. There we go. Alright, so next. Nope, spider. So what's interesting about spiders, and I'm kind of surprised that one attacked me, is that they don't auto-attack you unless at a certain light level. So if where that spider was sitting was dark enough, it would come look at me and automatically attack me, which I'm surprised it was. I've never been in this biome before. This is kind of funky. Let's see what else we got here. Stones. Oh, is these snow blocks? Oh, that's wild. I'm learning stuff about this game that I didn't even already know. So this is fun for both of us. Or all of us, really. I don't know, I'm only assuming that I'm speaking to one person, but you know what? It could be all of my boys, it could be all of my fans. Okay. The fuck? Okay, that's weird. I am speechless. Not normally speechless. Frickin'. I'm gonna get myself killed right here. Alright, well, I gotta stay away from the snow biome for right now, because good lord. Good lord. So, could not tell you what was just happening there. I guess you can fall through the snow in Minecraft now. It just gives me one more thing I can die to, and I think that's not chill. I want things to be chill. Not chill. Alright, back to home. To drop some things off. What's gonna be really fun is when we can build a bridge across the chasm. Yes, I know it's chasm. Yes, I get it. I say things weirdly. I choose to. Eric has his one-liners. I say funny words. This is just how we do things. Because we're garbage. Alright. So, put some more stuff away. Pink petals is adorable. Oh, I've got more raw iron to smelt. Oh, I can make a fishing rod, I think now. Which, ironically is like a really good thing to have in the game. Where is the fishing rod? You might be like, oh, like it's already relaxing. Like, is fishing rod stuff too relaxing? Well, no. What's nice about using a fishing rod is you can get materials that way too. Enchanting materials, enchanted weapons, enchanted bows, enchanted fishing poles, and all of this really, really good. And that's on top of the fish that you can catch for one for food and two for alchemy materials. And you're like, Daniel, it's adult Legos. You have alchemy in here too? Yeah, there's magic and shit, and magic and shit's fun. Right. Eat some steak, regain some health, not die. That's the name of the game, is to have fun and not die. One thing I want to do is to actually get down to bottom level. I'm trying to decide the best way to do that. So obviously you're not going to be jumping off this. Oh my gosh, that goes so far down. It go down. But look, Look at this. Like, that is just ripe for mining stuff. And I bet you there's going to be monster spawners somewhere around here. This is going to be 100% a Minecraft world that I really need to have mine carts as one of my methods of transportation. Don't have cars, but you know what? You can have mine carts, and if you've got redstone eventually, you can power the mine carts and make them go really whooshy whooshy fast. Alright, here's how we're gonna do this. Might be going, Daniel, what are you doing? You're mining into your base? You're gonna make it unsafe? That's gonna be the mining door. That is going to be my ticket out of here. But for the rest of this Minecraft day, let's just sit and chat. Let's grab a pickaxe. I'm gonna have that open just so we can see when it gets nightfall. But yes, so I hope that this series ends up being as relaxing for you as it is for me. One of the things I really like to do is, if I have a space that I've carved up as my own, I like to open it up a lot. Give myself more breathing room, feel like I'm not closed in, because it's exactly what I'd want in a real home. Vaulted ceilings. Just feel like I've got plenty of space, I can decorate, I can hang up paintings if I wanted to. It's chill like that, you know? Not everybody's chill like that, but you know what? I like to think I am. One thing I think you'll find about the boys is we are all chill. Especially in our own ways. We got really interesting ways that we're all chill. And I'm gonna need especially to be chill because I'm not one of the dads after dark just yet. But one day I will be, and I need to make sure that I've got that good chill going. Oh my gosh, did I just jump on the bed? Oh my gosh. I love this. There we go. I think we've made our home much more welcoming. And that is going to be good enough for me. In the next episode, we're going to... I'm not going to call it diving into the pits of hell, but you know what? It's going to be... We're going down. We're going to be going way down. It's going to be an adventure. It's going to be taking a while, but it's going to be an adventure. Alright. Well, that's the end of today's day. And with that wonderful sound of the skeleton walking around outside, we're going to turn it. Actually, you know what? I'm going to show you guys what it looks like outside at night. Oh, fighting a dog. Oop. Skeleton. For killing that dog. How dare you? Alright. That's it for today. See ya.